So you know what? I think this UFC fight is going to be the most expensive attempt so far. You know what doesn't make sense to me is he said he needs that ballroom for his safety. You know, he needs a protective room that he can do all these events inside of. But right now they're building a giant fake coliseum outside the White House, you know, and the public. You know, he used to do a bunch of stuff with professional wrestling. You know, those things where most of the public knows that it's fake, but they still play it up that way you think it's believable. I think this will be the biggest one so far, at least the most expensive looking one so far. You know, and right after that, he's going to have a post on True Social where he says that his next big UFC fight needs a gold backdrop. You know, a golden ballroom backdrop. You know, I think most UFC fights are staged at this point anyway, so why not stage something else at it? You know, but looking at the photos of everything being built outside the White House, we're definitely in a Mike Judge film now. You know, but his hair wasn't as good as President Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho, and he definitely wasn't a 5-time Ultimate SmackDown champion. You know, but this video is just for entertainment purposes, just like other things are done for entertainment purposes. You know, like UFC fights outside of the White House, that's what I'm talking about.